The Honda Rebel 1100 isn't just a motorcycle, it's a statement. Equal parts street bruiser and technological marvel, it redefines what a modern cruiser can be. Whether you're a seasoned rider or moving up from a smaller bike, here are 10 reasons to pull the trigger. At the heart of the Rebel 1100 sits a 1084cc liquid-cooled Unicam parallel twin engine, proven in Honda's Africa Twin, refined for cruiser duty. With programmed fuel injection via a 46mm throttle body and a nearly 45-degree tilted fuel tank for optimal weight distribution, this engine delivers robust torque throughout the rev range. It doesn't just cruise, it pulls hard. For riders wanting real-world punch without the top-heavy drama of a V-twin, this engine is a revelation. Honda didn't borrow this architecture by accident. It's among the most versatile parallel twins in the industry, transforming the Rebel into something genuinely exciting to ride, rather than merely pleasant to look at. One of the Rebel 1100's most talked about features is the availability of Honda's dual-clutch transmission across multiple trim levels. The DCT offers the benefits of steel gears, a fully automatic mode, and manual control via paddle shifters. It eliminates stall anxiety in stop-and-go traffic, reduces hand fatigue on long rides, and makes the Rebel 1100 accessible to riders intimidated by traditional clutch and gearbox setups. For experienced riders, switching between automatic and manual modes adds engagement that many automatics lack. It's a seamless, confidence-inspiring system that has proven popular, and it's a clear example of Honda engineering working in the rider's favor. Gone are the days when cruisers shipped with a single analog speedo and a fuel light. The Rebel 1100 features a vibrant 5-inch thin-film transistor (TFT) color display that presents essential riding information: speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, riding mode, and more in a fully customizable format. The screen is crisp, bright, and readable in various lighting conditions. It serves as the nerve center of the bike's electronics package and ties into the Honda RoadSync connectivity system. In this price bracket, this display technology represents exceptional value and positions the Rebel 1100 in the modern era of motorcycling, where information-rich dashboards are no longer exclusive to sport bikes and adventure tours. The Rebel 1100 comes standard with Honda RoadSync, a Bluetooth-based smartphone connectivity system for Android and iOS devices via a dedicated app. Through the TFT display, riders access navigation, music playback, and weather forecasts without picking up their phone. Android users enjoy hands-free calling and texting. A USB-C port near the instruments keeps devices charged. RoadSync integrates phone dependence into the riding experience cleanly and safely, rather than forcing riders to fumble with mounts and cables. It's a small feature that makes a significant difference on longer rides. The Rebel 1100 isn't just fast, it's intelligently fast. Honda's selectable torque control uses wheel speed sensors to detect rear tire slip during acceleration and cornering, modulating fuel injection and engine torque to restore traction before the rider registers a problem. 3 levels of adjustment let riders calibrate to skill and conditions. Wheelie control intervenes when the front wheel rises unexpectedly during hard acceleration. These technologies, once found on high-end supersport machines, are now accessible on a cruiser under $10,000. For new riders or experienced ones on unpredictable surfaces, electronic aids deliver peace of mind without feeling intrusive. Cruisers are often criticized for being unwieldy in tight spaces. All style, no substance. The Rebel 1100 challenges that aggressively. Honda engineered the platform with a compact engine layout and positioned heavy components like the crankshaft close to the bike's center of gravity for low, centralized mass, making the Rebel feel lighter than its specifications suggest. The front features fat 43mm fork tubes with a titanium oxide finish for precise steering and a plush ride. The rear has nitrogen-filled Showa shocks with custom spring rates. This suspension delivers handling more commonly associated with naked bikes, making the Rebel 1100 reward riders seeking twisty roads. Stopping power on the Rebel 1100 is handled by a radial-mounted front brake caliper paired with an oversized rear disc with Honda's anti-lock braking system fitted as standard across the range. Radial mounting is typically seen on sportier machinery, delivering more precise and consistent braking feel by reducing caliper flex. Combined with ABS that prevents wheel lockup during emergency stops or on slippery surfaces, the braking package gives the Rebel 1100 a safety net that inspires confidence without dulling the riding experience. This is the kind of specification that used to cost a significant premium. Here, it comes as part of the standard package, reflecting Honda's commitment to building machines that are as safe as they are enjoyable. The Rebel 1100 lineup in 2026 is remarkably broad for a single platform. At the entry point sits the standard Rebel 1100 with a manual gearbox, starting at $9,699. Step up to the Rebel 1100 DCT for Honda's automatic transmission at $10,399. Or opt for the Rebel 1100 DCT SE, which adds a short front fender, bar-end mirrors, fork boots, a custom seat, and a color-matched headlight cowl in an exclusive deep pearl gray finish at $11,199. For riders with touring ambitions, the Rebel 1100T arrives with a Batwing-style fairing and 35-liter lockable, weather-resistant hard saddlebags, available in both manual and DCT guise. This range of options means the Rebel 1100 serves commuters, weekend cruisers, and long-distance tours equally well. The Rebel 1100's visual identity is built on darkness. Blacked-out engine components, frame, fork legs, bodywork, and even the final drive chain create a brooding, aggressive stance that is equally striking by day and after dark. The long, scallop-style flangeless fuel tank and flowing rear frame arc give the bike a clean, organic visual coherence that is immediately recognizable. More importantly, Honda has deliberately designed the Rebel as a rolling blank canvas, offering over 30 genuine Honda accessories to allow riders to personalize their machines without compromising fit or finish. From custom seats and tank pads to windscreens and crash bars, the accessory ecosystem is deep enough to make every Rebel 1100 genuinely unique. In a segment increasingly dominated by cookie-cutter styling, the Rebel's combination of factory attitude and aftermarket potential is a compelling differentiator. Perhaps the most persuasive argument for the Honda Rebel 1100 is the value equation. The standard model enters the market at $9,699, a price that would have seemed impossibly low for a motorcycle of this capability even a few years ago. For that figure, buyers receive a 1,084cc parallel twin, a full suite of rider aids, a 5-inch TFT display with smartphone connectivity, and Honda's legendary reliability, backed by a standard warranty and optional HondaCare protection plans. The seat height and overall geometry have been tuned for accessibility, so riders moving up from smaller bikes won't feel overwhelmed. And Honda's reputation for long-term dependability, engines that run for decades with proper maintenance, means the cost of ownership over time is among the lowest in the segment. The Rebel 1100 doesn't ask you to choose between affordability and quality. It simply delivers both.